today because this is my third video filmed in this shirt with this eye look, but we're gonna roll with it because I can. I hope everybody's having a lovely day today, and I am here. I'm going to show you my favorite to least favorite items that I have picked up this month, mostly from subscription boxes or online, and then a couple of things that came from the drugstore. So I have them all separated in like cleansers and eyes and highlights and all that kind of thing. So that's how I am going to do my April favorites to least favorites today. All right, the thing that I'm going to start with, I'm gonna try not to like bend down all the way down here, but the first thing is this. I know that technically this did not come in April's, but I started using this in April because I got it as a, I won it from Nikki with Southern Mom. And it is the Sunday Riley CEO Glow Serum. And I use this every day, and it's going to last me for like ever and ever and ever. Because it's like still only down to there. But that's why it has fingernail polish all over it, but it still uses the same, and I love it. So that is the number one thing in skincare that I really love. Then this stuff is bomb. It is the coffee scrub by Ofra. I got this in the Ofra mystery box, and it smells straight up like coffee. It feels like coffee. It tastes like coffee. So if you're wondering if it was really coffee in there, it is. So if you need a coffee scrub, then just go pick you up some of that from Oprah. Let me get that off. Okay, so that is my favorites from skincare for April. Then I think I only got one blush, and it was from Ofra. I swatched it right there already, and I do really like it. Then highlights. I got two highlights this month. I got the one from Ofra mystery box, and I got the Wet n Wild one. And I mean, of course, this one is just amazing. Right there is where I swatched it. But I think this one does pretty good. And I think actually I picked it up for like $1 something. So they're very similar in color. And they perform, you know, of course the Ofra one is better, this top one, but the Wet n Wild one, if that's all you've got around, I think it works pretty good. Then for powders, I only got two new powders. This one was from Ofra. It's the banana powder, and this is the Sexy Mama from the Balm, and this came in the Try Beauty box. Out of the two powders that I got this month, the banana powder is my favorite. Then moving on to eyes, my very favorite eye palette that I got this month was the Pure One. This one came from BoxyCharm, and I've used this one several times now. It came with a big mirror and all those cool colors. As you can see, I use that pink glitter shade a lot. So that is number one in the eye palettes. Number two is the Natasha Denona single that I got here. I really like this one. It's very pigmented. The third thing is actually something that I got from Marshall's. It is the Dusk to Dawn Tahari palette. And if you saw that, what is that? My April Marshall's haul, you saw that I got this. And I think it works lovely. So that's the next thing. Then the Moods palette from Ipsy Glam Plus. They call it Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, but it's not in a bag. It's in a box. So that's this one. And that's my next, it was really hard actually to decide if I liked this or this better, but I wanted to give this one really a fair shake because I only paid $3.99 for it, and I mean, that's cheap for it to work as good as it does. So that's why I put this one above the Moods palette. Then the least favorite in eye care that I got for this month or April was in a glossy box. It's by Juice Beauty. And this thing is, it's terrible, to be honest. I mean, you can't really, you gotta cake it on and you still can't see it. That's where it is. So, I mean, I guess for inner corner, it's probably okay. Might add a little bit, but it's virtually pointless. So that's my least favorite in the eye care. So number 1 was the Pure. Number 2 was the Natasha Denona. Then the Tahari. Then the Moods. And then the Juice Beauty. I just hate that thing. That thing's terrible. Then lip. So, oh no, contour. We'll do contour. So I got 4 contour items this month. The number 1 contour item, it's really hard for me to decide because I use both of these every day. I use them together, so I hate to pit one against the other, but I don't know where I lost my lid. But this is the Wet n Wild dual-ended contour stick, and I use this all the time to contour my nose and my chin. And I got this for a couple bucks. So then the next one, this is more of a bronzer. This came in the Ipsy Glam Box Plus, and I know a lot of people got the blush, but I got the bronzer and I use this every day. So I'm putting these on the same wavelength. I'm not pitting them against each other. The next one is the Balm Manizer Sisters. This had the bronzer, contour, and luminizer. I just use the Lovecraft Beauty one way more than I use this one. And my least favorite contour palette that I got this month was out of the Slay Glam box. It is the Kaylin one. I am gonna, keep trying to use this, but these are just the ones that I reach for. So yeah, those just aren't it's just not my favorite. And please, if you love the Kaylin contour palette from Slay Glam, please tell me what I'm doing wrong that I can love it more, okay? Because I did pay for it, and I hate to not use something that I paid for. All right, then I have lip products. Let's see, this, excuse me, is a Bye Bye, I think it is, plumper lip balm. This came from a glossy box. I really love this stuff, and it just feels really nice. I don't know that it's plumping my lips too much, but I do like it. Then the next favorite thing in here is the Ofra lippy. This one is Charmed. My next favorite one is this Bella Pierre palette. It came in the Try Beauty box, and I use this one almost every day as well. The least favorite for this month was the Steve Laurent lippy. I'm just not a fan. I don't know if I think it's too light. It feels grainy and it's just not my favorite. So number one, number two, or this would really be number one together because this isn't a color. Then this would be second, and this is in last place. And then I'm going to show you the worst product that I bought this month. And that is this little item. And the reason I'm putting this in here is because a lot of people saw it in the haul that I did from Shopko, and I really had high hopes for this thing. It is a Danielle Creations. It's supposed to like clean up you know, eye and lip. Like, that's why I bought it, thinking that maybe I could clean up when I got out of the lines in the lips, but this thing is terrible. So if you were one of those people, I know Kayla and Robin, I think was the other one, both said that they wanted to try this out. Don't do it. Just don't do it. It's not good. Not good at all. So this thing is pretty much going in the trash. It's pointless. So those are my favorites to least favorites in each category for April. I hope everybody has a lovely day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.